A 6'2" guard from Murray State, number 12, Ja Morant. A 6'5" forward from Washington State, number 23, Cedric Coward.
The man in the middle, he's from Texas, number 31, Jared Allen. Your Cavaliers are led by head coach Kenny Atkinson.
We get set to do it again. Our crew chief this evening is Ray Acosta. Jason Goldenberg is our umpire. John Conley is the referee. A young officiating crew this evening as the tip is won by the Grizzlies, and we are underway.
Got to continue that. Got to see if we can do that throughout the entirety of the first quarter and play it quarter by quarter.
Mitchell is chased by Wells. He leans in. He draws the foul. He drops the three, and Donovan Mitchell has a chance.
Jalen Wells, his second.
Wells came off that pick and just had no in front, just like AC was talking about in the pregame. That is hard to do, but you have to account for him every time down the floor.
Wells floats and scores. Mitchell skips over the timeline. He's guarded here by Wells. Again, Wells picked up 2 early fouls. He's got to be careful as Mitchell hands a 15-footer.
I think it's vitally crucial to the health of our offense that he is just the alpha offensively every night.
Wells pass went through the hands of Mobley. Comes to Morant as Morant with that athleticism reverses and scores.
Ja Morant goes baseline. Jarrett goes for the shot block. And boy, that's tremendous.
This season, as for the Grizzlies, Clark leads a long list of Grizzly players, including former Cavalier Ty Jerome. Here's Morant upstairs for the 7-4-80. Mitchell weaves in toward Wells, goes over the top, back to a wide open Evan Mobley. Boy, did Mitchell draw a huge Grizzly crowd. Morant watched here by Merrill. Picks up his dribble, wheels one over to Jackson. Jackson looks to go baseline on Mobley, draws a foul and puts it up and in.
Really hard. You gotta does a good job going. Hey, that left hand is awkward, so.
Mobley, by the way, saw his block shot streak end here on Thursday. It was the first game this season that Mobley did not register a single block shot as Morant fades away, and he gives the Grizzlies this 15-11 lead. Back it goes to Lonzo, now into Mobley. Mobley has a shorter man pinned down there, and Morant got doubled by Aldama. Back to Merrill, who cans a three.
Yeah, I like playing inside out. Very, very talented young man, and has earned every bit of it.
Cam Spencer finds Aldama. Aldama steps back. Find Cam Spencer. Spencer's chased by Porter. Spencer steps back. His 18-footer is true.
Pretty good defense by Craig Porter. That's a tough shot by Spencer. Getting the shot in the spot they wanted. You knew the defense was going to be good, but they got the shot they wanted.
Dean Wade misfires on a three. Lonzo Ball had it knocked away. Williams to Caldwell Pope. And Mobley make up the Cavalier 5. Porter orchestrates, double clutches, gets his own rebound in traffic, and floats it in.
Craig Porter plays like he's 6'10".
Get it all out of your system if you can, as Allen Gamble, the ball comes to Jackson, and Jackson will storm his way down the lane and score.
A little bit of an overrun of the play. That's what I tell you, young kids watching the game. You never try not to overrun the play. You give up a layup, and Donovan Mitchell.
3 and 6 South Carolina, by the way. Wow, Mitchell got knocked down behind the play. Allen has that ball deflected out of his hands and out of bounds. Edey's got to be looking over his shoulder thinking, I better have somebody behind me. Mitchell's going to pull up, and Edey blocks that shot. John Conchar is checked in. He grabs the loose ball as Donovan Mitchell. You know what the good news is? We have 3 quarters remaining. Here's Porter. He'll fire one over to Lonzo Ball. Ball shakes, Ball fires, and Ball knocks it down.
Yeah.
South of 35% here in this first quarter.
Haven't shot it great, but fought their way right back into it, showing some grit.
Spencer got stymied. Jackson for 3.
A prolific rebounder, which you would think he would be with his defensive prowess, shot blocking, and all that.
Tomlin took the Mitchell feed. Tomlin had it knocked away, and here comes Jackson.
Saquon just kind of disappears into the abyss there.
Mobley hits a 3, and Edey is a monster.
He's a big dude, man. Naquan's like 2 Naquans.
Naquan rejected that shot from behind. Will be Grizzly basketball. Vince Williams has a 3, fires a 3, and cans it. grabs the defensive rebound. Here is Williams. He puts his head down. He'll find Wells for three. That shot doesn't go. Aldama went over the top of Mobley, and he tips it in.
Guys are just so talented shooting these 20, 25, 30 feet shots. They make a lot of them. So you start to think that's normal. It's not. That's normal what Evan Mobley just did. We need about 50 of those a game.
Lonzo Ball has re-entered. Here's Jock Landale. Spray went off to Aldama. Aldama thought about it, took it to the paint. He'll spin and score. Wade, Merrill, Ball, Tomlin, and Mobley are on the floor for the Cavaliers. Lonzo Ball down the lane. A nifty feed finds Tomlin. Tomlin loves to break out of those corners baseline as Tomlin connects. Then at the other end, Tomlin with a rejection.
How about Naquan Tomlin? Guys, earned himself a spot. Nice block, just great effort on the defensive end. He goes the offensive end.
Spencer, they'll find Coward. Coward's picked up by Allen. A skip pass ends up in the hands of Conchar. Into Landale, blocked by Wade. Landale gets it back and hammers it home.
Wow.
Allen off the Lonzo feed in toward Landale. He'll bank and score.
Another basket, that semicircle. We haven't seen that big Cavalier run yet, and they always have them. A couple of them during the game.
Lonzo Ball, got it. And oh, by the way, the Cavs have the great equalizer in number 45. Hunter tapped that away from Aldama, who recaptured. Aldama across the lane, took a number of steps and finds an open Conchar. The Grizzlies got possession right before the buzzer. Conchar off to Aldama, who got Hunter on a flyby.
Boy, Aldama's got a nice stroke, doesn't he?
It's his fifth season with the Grizzlies. He certainly has shown the ability to stretch the floor. Lonzo off to Allen, and Allen guides it in.
Nice pass by Lonzo. His footwork. Lonzo, nice pass. Just shovels it to the big fella.
Jaren Jackson looks to slice toward the basket. Allen got a piece of it as Allen ends up with a loose ball.
Smart player.
Porter badgers Williams. He nearly stripped him. Williams recovers. He goes down the lane. Oh, brother. The Grizzlies with 2.5 to go here in the first half. Lead this ball game 55-46. Hunter leaned upon by Coward as DeAndre Hunter's runner is through. He'll feed the post into Jackson. Jackson twirls. That's no good. Rebounded by Wade as Wade was the original defender. Hunter leans into a three.
There you go. Come back. Mix it up. Nice little three-point shot.
Edey shovels back to Williams. Now it's Wells. Wells has an answer.
Deep three by Wells.
Lonzo Ball bounces off to Allen. Allen lost it momentarily. That's saved by Vince Williams. The loose ball eventually is grabbed by Edey. Williams, alley-oop, he'll find Wells. Wells almost had a block from behind by Allen. A foul is called, and Wells has a chance for three.
Big transition, attacking the basket. Just a little bit late getting back to it. Jarrett got him with
Lonzo lines up a three. Hey, and knocks it down.
That's a tough shot, but a big shot. We needed that from Lonzo Ball.
Opening minute, third quarter. Hunter elevates. He has that high release point, doesn't he, Brad?
Boy, he does. He can really get going.
Wells was a great find of the Grizzlies 2 drafts ago. Picked in the second round. Started a ton of games in his 2-year career as Edey down.
Impressive how fast he ran the floor. Edey sprinted down the floor. And you got to get to him before Edey sets that high screen on Jackson. Usually a big switch. They rub each other off so hard on that screen. You got to get under Edey and stop him before he get that ball. Shoot the three a little bit, but he dominates that paint.
Jackson wheels on Mobley. He had it knocked away and out of bounds. 11 from the line for a game-high 17 as he can.
Most of the time he's going to that goal using both of those hands like we talked about in the first half.
Coward off to Edey. Edey's off to a really nice start here in this third as he has a chance for three.
Catch by Edey there. Coward makes a nice little pass.
Also played for Washington State. Mobley off to Mitchell. Extra pass. Merrill got it.
Oh, that one extra pass. That's Cavalier basketball right there. The ball outruns the ability to move your feet defensively and keep up. You'll always have someone open.
Jackson went to the left hand over Mobley. It grazes iron way short. Mitchell Stutter steps, took it away from Edie. Hill floated up and in. Donovan Mitchell now has 14.
They're not going to stop Donovan Mitchell. Keep going deeper and deeper, and that's what he did.
Coward.
Got to keep chipping away. It's one of those days where it's not perfect, so how do you handle the duress? Nice job by Dean Wade going to the goal, getting something easy.
Naquan Tomlin, who has re-entered, grabs the rebound. Naquan across the lane, finds Wade. A gorgeous pass by Tomlin set up the play, and the Grizzlies need a timeout. Watch this feed. Wade out of the corner. Naquan found him.
Tomlin's bringing a tremendous energy. See if they can build on it.
Caldwell Pope can't penetrate. Aldama takes a 15-footer. Mobley to the foul line, got stalled by Landale. Hunter drives, gives back to Mobley, and Mobley finger rolls it home.
Yeah, attacking the basket. Great job by the Cavaliers. Evan made a nice pass.
Allen, Mitchell, Ball, Porter, and Tomlin for the Cavs. Ball's pass was tipped. Caldwell Pope leaks out. Mitchell takes the handoff from Allen. He checks the shot clock. It now shows 3. He'll pull up over Caldwell Pope. Landale rebounds. It was knocked away by Porter. It comes to Allen, and Allen lays it in. And those are the hustle plays that have defined his left hand.
His third, team second.
We've seen grimacing there. Good job knocking that ball away.
By Tyrese Proctor, who has just checked in to see his first action of the evening. Kenny now has gone 11 deep. Jackson floats it up and in. He's back on the floor. Jackson looks to penetrate. He'll bank and miss. Edie can't tip it in. Jackson gets it back. He hit the underside of the rim. Conchar in the corner. He'll shovel back to Williams. Jackson twists and fires a 3.
Jackson's a tough shot.
Jackson had been 1 for his last 10 before that quick trigger 3 as Donovan Mitchell has an answer. Less than 90 seconds old. All right, Merrill got it. Let's see if the Cavs can just establish some semblance of a rhythm here. Early minutes, 4th quarter. The Cavs are looking to come from behind as Evan Mobley buries a 3, his 3rd of the evening. Now Edie, he'll shovel back to Williams. Trying to get it off to Edie, and it was knocked down by Tomlin. There goes Merrill, who lays it in.
Nice job, Alonzo Ball getting in that passing lane.
Spark. Tomlin gets his hand on it. The Cavs have not led since back at 11-10. Here's Williams on for the injured John Morant. Landale posts up. He'll spin and score over Dean Wade. Still a long way to go. Mitchell turns the corner. Oh, but a dazzling move, and then Mobley's there to crush it home.
Again, attacking. I love the attack.
Wells baseline rejected by Wade. Williams for 3.
Come back to this offensive end and keep attacking.
Mobley works on Aldama. Says, I'll take it myself. Mobley now has a team high 22. Mobley puts it on the floor. Back to Hunter. Extra pass. Mitchell got it.
Good ball move by the Cavaliers. You got to drop to the level of Mobley. Force Memphis into taking a really bad shot.
Mitchell twirls home and a dazzling feed to Hunter as Hunter banks it up and in. And then it's a Mitchell feed to Hunter. Cavaliers by 3. Over the last 4+ minutes, once again, the Cavs keep these Grizzlies out around the perimeter. This time it's Cedric Coward who tries to penetrate, and Coward eventually gets there.
Yeah, it's okay. You make him earn it.
That last timeout by the Grizzlies was their final one of the ball game. So they are done the rest of the way. Mitchell, another! Hunter's pass almost picked off. We have a lot of tired bodies out here right now. Mitchell, hey, knocks it down.
Big shot by Donovan Mitchell. He's starting to light them up with all their grit and determination on this defensive end, just like that.
Oh, what a steal. Donovan Mitchell up ahead to Allen. That is what superstars do. And watch this read.
Well, I'll tell you, that's taking a chance, but being a veteran, knowing the probabilities, putting yourself in that passing lane. Nice job by Donovan.
You just had the sense that this was one you wanted to come in, you wanted to impose your will. As Mitchell, meanwhile, down the lane, he floats and scores. It didn't happen over the first 3 quarters, but Donovan Mitchell is imposing his will. Here's the question, did the gather occur first? Let's first take a look at this Mitchell bucket. A refined floater game over the 7-4 Zach Edey.
Got a good day yesterday to look at some film, look at some mistakes, learn from those things, and came out, it was tough. It's tough to get going, but Donovan Mitchell has just cranked the engine on this hot rod, and these guys are rolling.
Vince Williams has come on in place of the injured John Morant. Coward to the rim, rejected by Mobley.
Being very critical. You see Donovan gets beat just a little bit because he's out trying to overrun the play and put pressure on.
Giving the Cavaliers this 106-97 lead. Williams relays to Coward. Coward fires a contested three, and the rookie hits it.
2 minutes to play, 4th quarter.
Jackson plays with 5 fouls. Mobley dishes off to Allen. Allen takes his time and has it rejected. Long lead pass. Coward, can he track it down? It looks like he stepped on that baseline, and he did. Coward cut off at the pass. Back to Caldwell Pope. He'll bounce inside to Edey. Edey couldn't dunk it. I think Mobley got a piece of it. What a big-time defensive play. Mobley on the other end. Drives. Feeds Merrill. The Cavs eat clock. 3 to shoot. Mobley. Comes to Merrill. Merrill lays it in. Oh, what a sequence right there.
And we got back to playing. The Cavaliers ran the basketball, which was exceptional.
The Cavaliers trailed this ball game by 8 heading to the 4th quarter. They outscore the visiting Grizzlies 32-16 over the final 12 minutes.